welcome to Bible Stories with Georgie. That's me. I'm Georgie. All right. Well, today we're going to continue on our look at the ministry of Jesus, and we've been in Matthew, but we're going to jump over to Mark because Mark's account of this miracle was a little more detailed. Yeah. So we're going to be in Mark chapter 2. All right. So the Bible tells us that Jesus, he had come back home to Capernaum, and everybody showed up to see him. The house was packed, apparently. There was no room inside. There really wasn't any room outside. They were all the way through the door and hanging out outside. But there was a man who was paralyzed. I mean, he couldn't walk. His legs didn't work. And so he had friends, and they carried him on his mat. They wanted to bring him to Jesus to see if Jesus couldn't make him walk again. Well, the house was packed and they couldn't get in. So you know what they did? They went up. Yep, up. They climbed up on top of the house. And you're not going to believe this. They started digging a hole in the house. Now, their house was made of probably sticks and mud and clay and those kind of things. And so Jesus is teaching along, and probably all of a sudden, you start seeing stuff falling on him, dust. And then all of a sudden he looks up and he sees this man. Ah! Kevin, are you okay? Hey, hang on, guys. Kevin, what did you do? Oh man. Are you okay? That was quite a fall. Yeah, my brother just fell off the top of the china cabinet. What were you doing? I was going to be the guy they lowered down. Yeah, but he had friends holding ropes. Oh, that would explain why I fell from the top of the china cabinet all the way to the floor. Yeah, see, this man, he had friends that they had ropes tied on his mat and they lowered him down right in front of Jesus. Oh, I think I'm going to go lay down. Oh, that was wild. Oh, okay, back to the story. It says in verse 4, since they could not get him to Jesus because of the crowd, they made an opening in the roof above Jesus, and after digging through it, lowered the mat and the paralyzed man was laying on. So they lowered the man on the mat down into the room. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralyzed man, "Son, your sins are forgiven." Whoa, those guys inside the room probably had a fit, especially the religious leaders. It's like, what? You can't forgive his sins? And Jesus says, because he realized what they were saying. Because they were saying, why does he talk like this? He's blaspheming. Who can forgive sins but God? Yeah. But Jesus said, immediately, Jesus knew what they were talking about. He said, why are you thinking these things? Which is easier to say to this paralytic man, your sins are forgiven, or to say, get up, take your mat, and walk. But so that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins, he said to the man, get up, take your mat, and go home. And you know what? He did it. Yeah, he picked up his mat, got up on his legs that haven't been working in a long time. Do you know when you don't use an arm or a muscle or something, or leg, the muscles kind of get real saggy. Have you ever had your hand in a cast, in your arm, and after weeks and weeks and weeks when they take the cast off, well, it stinks. But also, your muscles are kind of saggy. Yeah, you got to kind of rebuild your muscles because they haven't been working in a couple of weeks. Well, imagine not using muscles for years. Yeah, and so this man, he instantly had the muscles to walk. He instantly had the balance to walk. All the things he needed to walk. When Jesus said, pick up your mat and go, he did it. Yeah, they were amazed. Yeah, and everybody, they praised God, and they said, we've never seen anything like this. Well, duh, he's God's son. Of course you haven't seen anything like this. Yeah, oh, that was quite an amazing miracle. But it also told us that Jesus has the power to forgive sins. Oh, that's wild. Well, that's all the time we have for today. And I got to go check on my brother, make sure he didn't break anything like his leg. Anyway, don't climb on stuff and fall. That's not good. All right, well, thanks for joining me here on Bible Stories with Georgie. We'll see you next time. Bye! Heaven, are you